Okay, Prince Thomas of Savoy, an important announcement today. The powers that be wanted to get an early message out. This is a big day. This is when we get to go back to the club. I'm going to hand this off to Paul Salvatore with some announcements before the big opening. I think it opens up at 4 o'clock, but Paul will definitely make sure everyone's aware of what exactly time it opens and closes this evening. So that being said, Paul, from the three-time champion, bocce champion, I'd like to hand it off to the one-time bocce champion, two-term president, Paul Salvatore.
Thanks, Mark. When I heard that music, I thought maybe I had to do a solo here singing, but let me give you the statistics first, and then we'll go right through everything. Worldwide, 6.150 million cases of COVID-19, with 300 and nearly 72,000 deaths. The U.S. had about 1.8 million in cases and almost 106,000 deaths. Connecticut, 41,303 cases and nearly 3,800 deaths. Avon had 116 cases with 21 deaths. Canton had 83 cases with 25 deaths. Farmington had 195 cases with 33 deaths. Simsbury had 108 cases with 12 deaths. And West Hartford, 655 with 110 deaths. So although these numbers are kind of staggering, there's some good news on the horizon. Hospitalizations continue to decrease in Connecticut. Testing continues to increase in Connecticut. Last week, the governor kind of loosened up restrictions in that there used to be a restriction of no more than 5 people together gathering. He's changed that because of the recent number of cases going down and hospitalizations and stuff. So that the new rules are 10 inside and 25 outside. So that gives us a lot more capacity into dealing with opening of the club. So that's in our favor. So that's a good news. He's also opened up barbershops and salons opened up today. Some of us still haven't gotten our haircuts, but we're getting in line to get those done. So as Mark mentioned, today's a big day. Today's June 1, and we're officially going to open the club for the outside facilities of the club. The time is going to be a limited time for at least the first 2 weeks. And right now we're scheduled for 4 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, the club will be open outside. And on Sundays, 3 to 7. So if you have the opportunity, come down. Again, if you're in that older age group, or have some health issues, I recommend you, wait a little while before you come down. Make sure everything is fine. Also, recently we just got Jason has been working on the scholarship committee for the men. I know Lynn, her group has the ladies. This weekend, they announced the winners. And for the men, we had a number of good applicants, and we had actually 3 winners. And the winners from the men's this year would be Jessica Dutcher, Grace Poirier, and Jack Rose. And we'll be working with them to each one of these have earned a $1,500 scholarship check from the men's club. And Lynn will talk about the ladies just shortly. Last but not least, as the club opens up today, I just want to thank a lot of those people that have really helped get the club ready. Brian Farrell and Stu Alzap, with working on the bocce courts yesterday to get those ready for play. Hinman with the flowers, Mike Bergeni and John LaMonica getting our pavilion, getting it some rebracing so we can sturdy it up. And also Jamie Fox and a lot of the signage that we had. But there are probably others that I missed that have contributed to getting the club up and running and ready to go. And also during the downtime, again, Chris Cody and his folks of Members to Members did an excellent job, and I'd like to thank them again for everything they did. So with that, look forward to opening this afternoon, or this early evening. And Lynn, I'm going to turn it over to you now.
Just wanted to remember people that used to be members. Ronnie King was a member and a bartender for many years. He's the brother of Annette Bernoulli and the brother-in-law of Jeannie King. And our condolences to the family. They brought him up from Florida and they had a service yesterday. Bocce, I have no news, but practices are on Mondays and Fridays. And our scholarship, we have the Women's Memorial Scholarship, which is for someone who's already in college. That goes to Elizabeth Rayner. She's the daughter of Becky Rayner. The Mary Bugino scholarships, we're going to do 2 this year. One goes to Sophie Celerino, who's the daughter of Mike and Kristen Celerino, and Dalen Mangafico, son of Kathleen and Carmelo Mangafico. That's it. Chris?
All right, Lynn, thanks. Before we hand it off to Chris, just a little background music. This is appropriate for Chris coming up. Chris, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You all set now?
Ready. Let's go.
All right, Chris.
That's outstanding. That music we have is just tremendous. We have to break that out at the club. So anyway, big day. Welcome back, everyone. We're on to the opening stages of the outdoor grounds. Team Farrell did an awesome job with that. You'll come down and see that. It's probably going to be one of the highlights for at least for the next couple of weeks that you'll get down there and see that, hopefully. So just so everyone has an idea of what to expect, we'll go through a couple things. We did a little bit last week, but we want everyone to feel comfortable. So you're going to come down to the club. You got your get signed in and get your temperature checked. There was a call for other kind of thermometers, but we went with this one. The 3-time champ uses a different one. Anyhow, we can talk about that at the club. So simple. There was some questions about, what are we doing for bathrooms and things like that? How do we know? Is it going to be safe to go inside? Is someone going to get me? So pretty simple. If you go inside the building, wear a mask, and red means the bathroom is occupied, and green means the bathroom is available. You'll see the paddles outside the door. So we're using our old bocce paddles, pretty simple. You'll see it. Red means stop, green means go. Don't wait too long. Just in case it's red, you got a red light there.
Is there a yellow paddle, Chris?
There is no yellow paddle. There's no holding paddle. All right, so quick bocce rules. All right, we'll go over here. 4 to the court, please wash your hands before, face coverings and social distances, no contact, no hugging, no kissing. You know the deal, no handshakes. After your match, go back and use the sanitary station there. We have lots of soap, antibacterials, trying to make this clean. You're really going to be excited about it when you go back there. It's going to be festival-like. Governor's ruling from 5 to 25 really helps the club. First 2 weeks, as Paul has stated in previous announcements, is bring it in, food and refreshments. Whatever you bring in, please throw away. Make sure that you cover the dumpster if you open a dumpster we have a friendly bear who likes to go in there and take out the trash sometimes. So do your part. That's really it at this point. We have bocce for Monday through Friday. Women's have preference and priority on Mondays and Fridays. Go along with their league nights, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Our men's, see your sign-in people. You have Brian Farrell will be the head ambassador tonight, getting everybody signed in. Lisa Cody's there this week. I'll be there. Jason Domenico is there. Donna Dodges is going to be there on Friday. Then we have a whole slew of characters. We're going to need to do this. We'll probably do it in 2-week intervals. If you'd like to be an ambassador, just to sign people in, pretty easy, pretty painless, but it's an important part of our process. Please talk to Brian or myself, and we'll get you pointed to a certain day. That's it. And then we start the bar on the 15th with bar service. So we're in good shape. And I think that's all that I have, Paul, for right now. And again, last week was the last members to members on Friday. So I'd certainly like to thank those who cooked, the entrees, the desserts. People brought fruit. Kevin and Leslie made masks. Gina made masks. Lynn and Marie were baking like crazy. They must have found flour towards the end of the COVID crisis. So we had lots of desserts. I think Friday we probably ended up with just a ton of bags of food. The drivers, we couldn't do it without those guys. Those guys showed up twice a week, every week for 2.5 months. Everybody was on time. Everybody had great meals out. They got to talk to our members. So a very cool program. Hopefully we can get it back going around the holidays. It's a nice time to think about those who are by themselves or at home. So I think it's something that we probably got the gift of being able to do it for the people who are involved with it. So again, we'll see everybody at the club. Paul, it's back to you.
Chris, wait a second here, Chris. You're missing something here, Chris. You left something out. Now, the lookalike contest had to be postponed due to some scheduling issues. So when are we looking to get this out? Maybe Wednesday, and we could broadcast it live down at the club, or what do you think, on the outdoor TV?
On the outdoor TV. I think we should probably get it in the can first, and then we can check the video, and then we could have a viewing party maybe. I don't know if that's a smart TV down outside, though. We have to check.
We can plug it into a computer.
Well, one of you has to be smart.
Well, exactly.
Oh, then there goes that idea, Lynn. All right. Now, listen, it's important that you there's people you should be.
That's a preview.
Vote for that guy. That's right. Now, listen, there's never been any editing on that show, but we want people to know that. All right. So.
Oh, we didn't notice that.
No editing and no sobriety.
No sobriety either. That's a rule
Yeah.
of hosting that show.
Hey, I want to know what you have to do to prove that if you need the bathroom, that it's an emergency.
Yeah, what is the litmus test for that,
Yeah.
Paul?
You have to carry your beer cans and show them how many you drank, or what are you going to do? Yeah,
Well, the
dance?
emergency thing has been changed a little bit because once
Oh,
the
okay.
state said that you have availability to put 10 people inside, you're good. So now we can use our bathrooms, but
Okay.
But be sure to wash your hands. That's one of the rules you're going to see.
Yeah. I do have a parting poem,
No way.
if you'll indulge me. This may be the last one. I can't talk anybody into doing them anymore, and so I wrote one.
Let's hear it.
As we head back to normalcy, remember who we used to be. Life resumes again in phases 1, 2, 3, and hopes the curse will set us free. In days to come, we hope to see all those we've missed from our PTS family. Let's just hope we recognize each other with masks on and can hear from 6 feet away.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, Paulie, wrap this baby up.
Okay, again, we open up this afternoon, late afternoon, 4 to 8 today, and 4 to 8 for the rest of the week, and Sunday, 3 to 7. So those of you that are able to make it, I look forward to seeing you, and hopefully we'll have good weather. So with that, everybody stay safe and healthy.
All right. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. Chris,
Welcome
anything
back.
else?
That's all. See you there.